Hi. I just took my thumbnail pic and I look as crazed as humanly possible, so we can start the video. Happy Easter, everyone, if you celebrate. If you don't, that's okay. I hope you got candy anyway, and if you didn't get candy, maybe go buy something at the gas station or something to, to distract yourself from the fact that all your Christian friends are probably really annoying right about now. I'm sorry. Anyways, happy Easter. Today I am reviewing my first Chanel fragrance. Okay, well, it's not my first Chanel fragrance, but it is the first one that I'm reviewing on this channel. It is a sample size, so don't get mad at me that I didn't review, a full size bottle. Those are kind of hard to get a hold of if you are poor like me. So this is the best I could do. My boyfriend actually got this for me, as well as a bunch of other Chanel samples as like a random gift. It was adorable. Anyways, this is Chanel Paris Deauville. French people are now allowed to roast me for that because I'm pretty sure that was horrible. It is an eau de toilette. So let's get started with this one. Okay, so Chanel is one of the most revered fragrance companies of all time. I mean, they're not just a fragrance company, they're, a fashion icon, and their fragrances are just a small part of what they are known for in the history of fashion. But for myself, I don't wear Chanel like clothing. The closest thing I can get to is one of their fragrances. I actually own Chanel No. 5, and it is for special occasions only, so I'll review that one someday. But this is one of their Paris fragrances, because there's a couple of them. This is Paris Deauville. Sorry, again, if I'm saying something wrong, I'm trying to be respectful. So just let me know if I completely butchered that. But this is one of their unisex fragrances as well. And they're a company that usually does unisex fragrances really well, which is why I had really high hopes for this. So, it's pretty much something that can be worn by everyone. This was launched in 2018, so it's a couple years old. The notes consist of, let's see. The description doesn't really describe all of them, like, right off the bat. Okay, I'm just gonna read what's on Fragrantica. That might give us a better idea. So, the top notes on Fragrantica are basil, Sicilian orange, lime, bergamot, petit grain. Look, in English it would be petite grain, or something like that. I don't know. Lemon. The middle notes are green notes. Hedione. I can't read. Jasmine and rose, and base of patchouli. I know everyone has very strong opinions about patchouli, but I am myself quite a fan of patchouli. So, the notes are incredibly green, very fresh. Ooh, it just sounds like it's gonna smell amazing, right? I mean, orange, basil, lime, bergamot, patchouli, a little bit of floral, but mostly like this really fresh green, just delightful fragrance. I was very excited when I was trying this. But I must say, it did fall a little bit under my expectations, which is not usual for me, but I will spray what is remaining. I always save a little bit for the video that I review the fragrance. Yeah. I must say, this smells like something my boyfriend would wear. He really likes citrus fragrances. He doesn't know that he does, but he does. It's not a bad thing, by the way. It's a really good thing, I think. Okay, that's pretty much it. Ooh, but the first thing you smell is that orange. I really smell the orange and the basil. The basil's really strong, but not in a bad way. I like the basil. That's just so nice to smell. Oh, it's so nice. Just the lime, the bergamot, the orange, the basil. Oh, so nice. Just so good. It smells like countryside. Oh, that's lovely. That is just lovely. Definitely hits the nail on the head in terms of unisex. I mean, I don't smell a particular gender wearing this. It's for everyone. It's if you want to just smell delightful. You know? Unisex fragrances are really hard to do because it has to kind of have the right balance. You know, an androgynous fragrance is hard to come by. A good one, anyways. Calvin Klein 1, for example. I had Calvin Klein 1, was not a fan. I thought it smelled too bland. And you know what? Almost leaning too masculine for me. There's nothing wrong with a masculine fragrance. It was too masculine to be marketed as a unisex fragrance. Again, this is kind of all subjective. The fact that we gendered fragrance in the first place is a little bit odd, but anyways. So as it settles, you start to smell those florals a little more. Like definitely some jasmine and rose. I don't know what the fuck hedione is, or I'm gonna spell it. Hedione. It's a white floral. And, yeah, I mean, the patchouli's there, but patchouli doesn't bug me. It really bugs the hell out of some people, so if you don't like patchouli, just don't step near this fragrance. Or a lot of Chanel fragrances, for that matter, because I know Chanel uses a lot of patchouli. Very nice, very nice. So the fragrance itself is lovely. It's very lovely. I'm not such a fan of unisex and green, like, fresh fragrances. I like something a little more full of character. So this is not something I would usually buy voluntarily, but it is really nice, and I really did enjoy wearing it. The longevity disappointed me. It is not really very long lasting. 3 to 4 hours tops, which is not something practical. Especially if you're paying for a Chanel product. I mean, this should have lasted longer. I will say that it is an eau de toilette, and eau de toilette does not last as long, and it does not smell as strong, and that is on purpose. So if you're looking for a fragrance that doesn't last super long and that sits closer to your skin, this is probably one of those. And, you know, the sillage as well is pretty intimate. I didn't get anyone being able to smell this on me. And this also, even before I had gone nose blind to this fragrance, I couldn't smell it on me within a few hours. And I was like, if I'm going to be paying for this, I expect a little more of a payoff. So there's that. It definitely hits the nail on the head in terms of being a unisex fragrance. I mean, I could see the average guy or the average girl wearing this and it, you know, being completely suited to them. It's overpriced, of course, because it's Chanel. I don't fancy designer prices, and I don't think anybody does. So this is definitely more of an investment. It is one of the cheaper Chanel fragrances, though, as far as I can see. So, but again, the price point is not completely wonderful. Overall, it's nice, refreshing green fragrance. Quite delightful. Not the most remarkable fragrance, and not very long lasting at all. And that's kind of the worst part, is that it didn't really last. I seriously would have loved it if it had lasted longer. But if you love a light, elegant scent that doesn't really put forth too much character, which is not a bad thing, if you just want to smell fresh and clean and citrusy and beautiful, this is for you. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. yeah, that's pretty much my short and sweet, oh, we're at 10 minutes, shorter and sweet review of Paris Deauville Chanel. And I'm sorry I fucked that up. But yeah, I just wanted to give a brief review on this, and that's my Snapchat. Next is going to be a Marc Jacobs fragrance, so stay tuned for that. It's the first Marc Jacobs fragrance I'll be reviewing on this channel, and it's a classic. Everyone knows what it is. I'm sure you can already guess what I'm going to review. I'm going to spray the rest of this on. See, it's already faded. It's already faded a lot. Chanel. Maybe they should make this an eau de parfum. Anyways, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.